Have you ever tried to do life with integrity and honor, and it seems as if your efforts blow up in your face? How did that make you feel? Or how would you feel if someone who you cared about and treated with respect betrayed you? Hurt, confused, angry?
This is how the birth of Jesus the Messiah came about. His mother Mary was pledged to be married to Joseph, but before they came together, she was found to be pregnant through the Holy Spirit. Because Joseph, her husband, was faithful to the law and yet did not want to expose her to public disgrace, he had in mind to divorce her quietly.
Joseph is described in these verses as a righteous man, someone who was faithful to God's law. Joseph followed the rules and life was going well for him until Mary, his fiancée, showed up pregnant. What did Joseph do to deserve this? Do you think Joseph was saying, "This is not fair, God"? The world around Joseph and the law that he faithfully followed would tell him that he had every right to justice, and that justice would be to have Mary killed by stoning. But Joseph, he really was a righteous man. And even in his deep pain, didn't want to hurl rocks at Mary, but rather just end things quietly and walk away. What is it in your life right now that seems unfair? Has someone recently wounded you who you trusted? Is there a situation that you did everything right and followed the rules and things just aren't working out in your favor? Is there a part of your heart that's hurt? Are you confused why this has happened? Are you angry? Maybe even angry at God because this is just not fair? Doing the righteous thing is not easy. And sometimes that's not all that God is asking of us in the moment.
But after he had considered this, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in a dream and said, "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary home as your wife, because what is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit. She will give birth to a son, and you are to give him the name Jesus, because he will save his people from their sins." All this took place to fulfill what the Lord had said through the prophet. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and they will call him Emmanuel, which means God with us. When Joseph woke up, he did what the angel of the Lord had commanded him and took Mary home as his wife. But he did not consummate their marriage until she gave birth to a son, and he gave him the name Jesus.
The angel told Joseph in his dream to not be afraid to take Mary as his wife. See, sometimes things happen in your life that seem unfair, unjust, and it seems to take all of your faith to just let go and walk away from them. But sometimes God is asking you to not be afraid of this mess that circumstances bring. That this situation might have something great to bring to your life. And he is asking you to step into what seems unjust and unfair and trust him that there is more to what's going on than you can see through your pain, confusion, or anger. We aren't told how Joseph felt about what God had asked. What we do know is that Joseph obeyed God regardless of how he felt, trusting that God had a bigger plan with what was going on. What is it in your life that you're holding on to that's been unfair? Is there someone who you've trusted that wounded you deeply, or a situation that shouldn't have ended up this way? Spend some time praying and asking God what he wants you to do. Is he saying, yes, walk away and trust me to bring justice in your heart? Or is he saying, trust me and walk into this situation with courage knowing that you are needed in this story to play out.